The key, absolute key to the understanding of Dajjal's strategies through which he will seek to accomplish his mission of ruling the world by the hook or by the crook is located here in this hadith. The Prophet said, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, every prophet has warned his people about Dajjal. And the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam has warned his people about Dajjal. This hadith is in Sahih Bukhari. But I say to you something which no one has ever said before me. Dajjal sees with one eye, his left eye. He is blind in the right eye. It looks like a bulging grape. But your Lord is not one-eyed. Between his eyes, on his forehead, is written the word kafir. And every mu'min will be able to read the word kafir, whether that mu'min is literate or illiterate. He'll still be able to read the word kafir. Why is it that Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu can read kafir, but Abu Jahl cannot read kafir? Is there something wrong with Abu Jahl's eyes that he cannot read the kafir? Let us send him to the eye specialist. The eye specialist examines his eyes and reports that he has perfect vision. Well then how come, if his eyes are perfect, why can't he see? Could it be that we have other eyes besides these eyes? The modern universities would say, what rubbish is that? Huh? That's nonsense. These are the only eyes we have. This is the only medium through which we can acquire knowledge of external objects. Besides these eyes, we have no other eyes. And so besides this avenue of knowledge, we have no other. This branch of knowledge is called epistemology, branch of knowledge which studies knowledge. And this is the Western epistemology, that these are the only eyes that we have. But the Quran says that in addition to these eyes, the heart can see. And so the Quran has a different epistemology. The heart can see. But the heart can only see when Allah puts nur in the heart. يَهْدِ اللَّهُ لِنُورِهِ مَن يَشَاءُ. Allah guides to His nur whomsoever Allah chooses. And so when Allah puts nur into the heart can see. And when there is no nur in the heart, listen to the language of the Quran. It is very harsh. Allah says, they have eyes and yet they don't see. They have ears and yet they don't hear. They have hearts and yet they don't understand. أُولَٰئِكَ كَالْأَنْعَامِ, they're just like cattle. That's harsh language. بَلْ هُمْ أَضَلُّ, rather they're worse than cattle. They're more misguided than cattle. A people who have eyes and yet cannot see. And so now we can conclude, at least I conclude, you will have to make up your mind, that when Dajjal sees with his left eye, Dajjal is seeing with external sight. And when Dajjal is blind in the right eye, the blind right eye symbolizes internal blindness. This is my interpretation. You do not have to accept it. You must first be convinced that it is correct before you accept it. And so now we are face to face with the beginning of the world of symbolism in Dajjal. Those who follow Dajjal will be internally blind. There are lots of cattle in the world today, I can tell you that. And as we proceed with this lecture, you will get the evidence of it. Dajjal's one eye represents epistemology. The left eye his external sight. The blind right eye is his internal blindness. Those who have eyes with which to see, because they have nur in their hearts, would be able to recognize kafir written on the forehead of Dajjal. But when Dajjal appears in human form and he is in Jerusalem and he declares, I am the Messiah, and you go close to him and look, would you see kafir written on his forehead? No. This kafir on the forehead is symbolic. It represents the capacity of the mu'min to look at that which Dajjal creates. For example, he creates a civilization, and the civilization comes to be known as modern Western civilization. And the mu'min will be able to look at modern Western civilization and recognize it to be based on kufr, as though kafir is written on its forehead.